Hi, welcome to another lesson for grade 4 mathematics. Today we are going to start geometry, and in geometry we will learn about angles. Before moving to the definition of angle, I would just like to give you a basic introduction of geometry. Geometry actually is a combination of two Greek letters geo and meton. Geo mean earth and meton mean measurement. This branch of mathematics actually is used for the measurement of earth, and then later this word was amended that got the shape of the word geometry, in which we measure different shapes. We learn about different shapes, about their sizes, about different properties of the shapes. So one of the property in the shapes is angle. What are angles? Let's suppose I have two lines. Let me draw here two lines. This is one line, and this is another line that I'm going to draw. You can see here there is a gap between these two lines. I will say this is a gap between these two lines. Here I have a gap between these two lines. Here is also a gap between these two lines. Here is also the gap between the two lines. So this gap between the two lines we called an angle. We call it an angle. Like I can say this is an angle. This gap between the two lines, that is angle. This it means it is another angle. This is another angle, and this is another angle. There are different types of the angle, like acute angle, obtuse angle, and the third type that we have to take at this level will be a right angle. No, an acute angle will be an angle whose value will be less than 90. Less than 90. This angle is less than 90. And the unit for angle, there are two units, degree and radian. And at this level, you will learn the unit for the angle, degree. And the symbol is we write a small zero on the number. I will write it 90 degree. So if an angle is less than 90 degree, we call it acute angle. If an angle is greater than 90 degree, not all angles greater than 90 are obtuse, but greater than 90 and less than 180, we call it obtuse angle. And the right angle is equal to 90 degrees. Let's have a look at this diagram here that I'm going to draw. We have, let's suppose, here I have. Now, this angle, we call it is a 90 degree angle. The 90 degree angle is called a right angle. An angle that measures 90 degree is called right angle, because the gap here between these lines will give us the measurement of 90 degree. So I will call it is a right angle. Now angle can be measured in two directions. Like you can see I draw here, this is one of the angle. If I will say, now I can measure the angle in this direction. This direction is called clockwise, the clockwise, and this direction it is called anti-clockwise. Why we call it clockwise or anti-clockwise? Because this is the direction of movement of the hands of a clock. The direction that hand of a clock move, we call them clockwise direction. That direction is clockwise direction. And if the direction is opposite to the movement of the hands of the clock face, so that we call anti-clockwise direction. So it means if I will measure, I can measure this angle from this direction to this direction. That will be anti-clockwise. But if I will measure it from this direction to this direction, it will be clockwise. So these are the two ways of the measurement of the direction of the angles. Now, if I draw the two angles, let me say I have this angle and this angle. Now, this gap is clearly less than 90 degree. This gap between the lines is less than 90 degree. So I will say it is an acute angle. This angle is acute angle. But if I draw one line here and the other line here, this is more than 90 degrees. So I will say it is an obtuse angle. And if I will draw here the one line and the other line straight above that vertically, so that will be a right angle. This angle is going to be a right angle. This is obtuse, mean more than 90 degree. This one is acute, this is less than 90 degree. So this one is right angle because it is equal to 90 degree. Now, if you will open your learner book page 58, on learner book page 58, you will find four angles shown there. One of the angle is in this shape. This is given the name A. The other angle is in this one is given the name B. The third angle is in this shape. This is given the name C. And the fourth angle is this one, and it is given a name D. What we have to do is we have to write them in order of smaller to the bigger one. If you look at this one, this angle is an obtuse angle. It means this is the largest angle from all of these. So we need to write the order starting with the smallest. So it means I will say this will come at the end. This is the largest angle. And if we measure them, uh, just I have to guess the gap between these two lines is the smallest. So I will say D is smallest. Then after that B, the size in the size B will be, and then A is 90 degree, and then in the last I will write C. This will be the last one. So this is what we have to learn in today's lesson. You can go to the page number 58 and solve this question. Thank you very much.